The first special moment, the aha moment for Baker Drivetrain was in August of '97. I put the very first prototype in the bike. I ran it down the road. I remember specifically, I shifted through the gears. I went first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then it was like the magic moment. Will this thing shift in the sixth? If it does shift in the sixth, is it going to blow up? Am I going to die? And so I went click or snick. I went from 5 to 6, and it purred like a kitten. It did exactly what it was supposed to do. That was in August of '97.
We sold our first transmission in the summer of 1998 after the blurb hit Hot Bike magazine. Ron Sims called up, and I was not as familiar with the industry as Bert. But I was vaguely, that rung a bell just a little bit. So I called Bert at work at GM. I said, this guy named Ron Sims from Bay Area Custom Cycles called. Does that sound familiar to you? He's like, holy shit, Ron Sims called. Are you kidding me? Ron, are you sure you got that right? I'm like, yeah, I got it right. Geez, oh Pete, what do you think I am? And he wanted to buy one for a customer of his named Mac Turnipseed. So our first sale was to Mac Turnipseed through Ron Sims at Bay Area Custom Cycles.
We were both working for General Motors. I would come home in the evening. Lisa would have the production schedule for me. She had actually left General Motors when things started taking off and the production schedule started getting huge. I'd come home from work and I'd say, okay baby, what am I building today? She'd say, okay, you got to build a 701B, you got to build a 701P. You have to build both of them tonight because last night you only built one.
Bert was building transmissions nights, weekends, whenever he could, trying to keep up, but he couldn't keep up. The list kept growing. We kept having the discussion of, you know, when would be the right time for Bert to leave General Motors as well, because it was one thing for me to leave with the safety net of being able to go back. If Baker Drivetrain didn't work out, it was quite another for both of us to leave, because then we've given up our benefits, we've given up our income.
We had 4 kids, we had a mortgage, we had a dog, and we had to succeed.
Eventually, the Baker business got big enough that it was too much risk to ignore. It was too big to ignore and manage part-time, and he left GM in early June of 1999.
There were naysayers, you know, that would say, Bert, you can't start a transmission company in your basement. You know, what the hell are you thinking? Are you dreaming? And, but it was also, Lisa and I also have a defect. When somebody tells us that it can't be done, that's like a challenge. It's like, well, damn it, I'm going to make it happen. If you tell me it can't be done, I'm going to prove you wrong. We proved a lot of people wrong in the early days.